What's happening, folks? Welcome to another episode of Stars of Tomorrow, an FM20 series where we look at some of the young talent on Football Manager and we see how they get on the course of their careers, and we look at all the stats at the start of the game and transfer fees and all that kind of stuff as well. So if you've got a player you want me to look at, in the comment section down below, leave as much info on him as you can, and also his name. That means his name, position, nationality, and position, that kind of thing. And also make sure you take the playlist first and make sure that player's not been done already. Obviously, I took a few days off. Well, I was going to take a few days off. I'm a bit behind on recordings of these videos, but I'm working on them, guys. We're getting through as quick as I can for you guys. So yeah, don't forget to drop a like on the video down below and subscribe if you are new, and check out the Monaco series as well. We're still trying to win Champions League in that series, so hopefully we can do that. And some new features coming in that series as well, some things in the episodes, and also some extended episode videos which I'll get to in a later date. So today's player is Maarten Vandevoordt. Playing balls in a completely. This guy may seem familiar. First of all, you may have signed him yourself. Second of all, he's in my Monaco series. I signed this guy before I got the suggestion to me in the comments section. So, if you want to see how he's getting on in that save, check out the series. There'll be a link to the playlist or latest episode at the end of this video. First of all, guys, curious, who watches all these videos all the way through and gets to the end? It's curious. Be nice if you're cool, if you could just give me some idea on that. So yeah, 17-year-old goalkeeper. Obviously, I can tell you from managing myself that the reflexes and one-on-ones are fantastic. Kicking very good as well. So you're playing up from the back, he's very good at that. You've seen it, again, watch the Monaco series, you'll see it. So yeah, what first we're going to do, guys, is try and agree a fee with him. Now I have got the in-game editor enabled, but only for this series. No other series will have it, and I will verify that each time I start a new series on Football Manager going forward. So yeah, it's just so in case we want to, go somewhere and have the money straight away rather than going to editor and alter the database too much. I can do it in the first simulation of the, experiment with him, and it won't affect anything else because it's already been done. So yeah, because obviously if we give another club the money, you might influence where a player goes by knock-on effect or directly. Right, so I'm going to add myself as a manager, and I'm going to try and agree a fee for him. Right, folks, so let's try and agree a fee for him. So what I'm going to do is take out the two options that I usually take out of this is where I do my transfers, guys. You can obviously do it your own way. So 475k. Let's try offering £15 million. Let's see what they say. Oh wow, 15 million straight cash you can get him. That's impressive. So we'll finalize that offer. I'll come back to you when we get the contract sealed, if we can. Right, folks, so you can see here he will not agree contract because at the moment he'd signed a deal recently. I wasn't aware of this, so yeah, problem there. So you can't get him first season anyway, but you can agree £15 million. So they probably ask for that maybe in January, maybe not. So that's unfortunate. We can't really look at a transfer fee for him. So what I'm gonna I can't really go into too much depth on him unless he moves club into a Premier League or a League club. So what we'll do, guys, is we'll look at his pros and cons when we get to a possibility of him being in a club I've got a league loaded up for. What I might do going forward, guys, is actually have the league he's currently in playable going forward on reviews, so we can do this if this situation arises. So first jump, let's go. Alright, folks, he's now 20 years old and he's still at Genk. Obviously increased it's hard to do this review because we can't really go into the assist record and things, so we're not going to look at the career stats. We'll look at maybe his stats here, injury record. So obviously he's got 16 kicking and reflexes that kind of lines up to what I was expecting from him. Air reach 15. He's how tall is this guy? He's 6'3". His technique's 13. Volume weak of foot. He's right foot only, though I've not noticed any issues personally with his left foot. So he's now developed a little bit, which is like 3 years on. It's a good injury record, first of all. That's not too bad. We're going to do the same again, try and sign him for Man United or something like that, and see if we can get him in a bit later on. So we agreed a fee of £15 million before. Now, in this scenario, he's got a release cost of £23 million. So what I'm going to try and do is just try and agree a deal for less than that, though likely it won't be the case. So offer £50 million again. They said no. So £23 million release clause in his contract. That's on my game. Can't guarantee it'll be the same in yours. I still think it's worth it. I think I paid that much for him anyway myself. So we're going to finalise that offer and we're going to develop him. And also, quick note, as I did myself Man United. Look who they've got in their team. Oh, not going to say anything, but this could be art preempting life. £90 million for Sancho could be a deal we see in the next few weeks. Fingers crossed. So yeah, let's get signing, get him in, have a look at him. Right, folks. So he's willing to negotiate terms. Thank God. He's wants to be a backup player. So let's look at the negotiations here and see. So backup, yep, that's the kind of offer I want. 48k. Let's just reduce that a little bit. See if we can. I'm just going to agree a contract anyway for him. 52k with can we get a 5-year contract with him? Yeah, we can. So yeah, not massive wages. At 20 years old, he's at least in this scenario, he's willing to be a backup goalkeeper, which is fine. So let's continue. All right, folks. So he's now here at United, worth £15.75 million now. Obviously, worth as a backup player. We've seen the stats already on the screen here, as you can see. It's mainly the potential we want to look at. In the editor, I forgot to mention that. I got to start. I do apologise. He's got a potential ability of -9. Current ability is 105. This is at the start, by the way. And its potential ability range is 150 to 180. So very highly rated on the game. So very one-footed. Peripheral figure in the squad. He's 121, fits in elsewhere in all matches. Currently operating at Premier League level. Could improve on the future. Balanced, no personality. Consider good distribution. I would agree with this. I would agree with all that, to be honest with you. So yeah, I think he's the report. Where are we? He's got 2.5 star current ability, potential to be 4.5, but guaranteed to be 3.5. Relatively speaking, so he's a good goalkeeper, guys, and he's not overly expensive either. I mean, obviously, 23 man. I think I paid a bit more than that actually. But then again, if you want to see another version of him, go check out the Marco series as well. I would like to push that because I really enjoy that series, and he's in that series where so you can see him play. So if you really want to have a look at him and how he performs, I would definitely say look at some of the live comms we have where he won matches and how he performed and how he was in net and saves he made, because that gives you even more in-depth knowledge on him. Right, another jump. Let's go. Right, folks, he's now at Valencia. Obviously, this is not from United. This was from the main simulation, and you can see how good this keeper is. I don't have to even show you really here, do I? LV 16, kicking 16, runners kick 16, reflexes 16, throwing 16. He's quality. This guy is your must-have goalkeeper. Problem is, if you're United, you've got De Gea, but I think long term this guy replaces De Gea. I think I may start my own United save privately, and I think I'm going to do that, sign him as my long term De Gea replacement. He's quality and amazing to manage, I can tell you that now. Relatively injury free as well. I mean, career stats, they paid 22.5, which is, I think, around what figure you're going to pay for him. And again, clean sheets, 17, he got 11 that season, then 17. Then 18. But again, you don't know how poor Valencia are, do you, in this save, to be honest with you. But he looks great. I think for a goalkeeper who you may want to play out from the back with, he's definitely useful. I wouldn't be worried about his bigger foot. I have not noticed it as a big problem. But if you're a team that dominates, he can definitely play out from the back. I don't have a problem with him. With that guy, I'm not seeing it. I'll say this now. I don't recall a single error in my save in Monaco with him. So let's continue. Next jump. Let's go. So now he's at Arsenal. As you can see, the fee was 84 million. So I think the moral of the story here is get him early. 17 clean sheets, 18 clean sheets, 22 clean sheets, 25 clean sheets, 22 clean sheets, 16 clean sheets at Arsenal. Is that a full transfer fee up front, or it? Well, looks like apparently it is. Again, increases in his air reach 17, but past 1-on-1 17 reflexes and throwing. I think the physicality is very good. Pace, not really that important. Plus it is rushing out from the back, rushing out, I suppose. 1-on-1s is definitely something he's really good at saving. I will say this now. Obviously, one-on-ones I don't think are great in the game anyway, but if you've got keepers great at saving them as well, even better for you, isn't it? He's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. And I encourage you all to sign this guy. It's not often I give a goalkeeper, a player, this kind of rating, but I'm going to give him 10 out of 10. I don't see an issue with him. The fee's relatively low. He is great in the air. He's great at passing out from the back. He's great at one-on-ones. Weak foot is an issue, but again, I haven't had a problem with it. But that doesn't mean to say you won't have a problem. But I've not. So bear that. I'd say again, I push you to Monaco series. Watch the Monaco series and look at him because he's my main goalkeeper at Monaco against PSG, and just watch him in that series as well, and you'll get an idea about him. So let's keep going. And now, folks, he's at Barcelona. He's doing a bit of merry-go-round here, and everyone wants a piece of this guy. Again, we're getting to the age now where maybe keepers start waning or they reach their peak. Weakness in his game, handling. But then again, I don't call that being an issue in my personal opinion on the save. So look at his injury record here. We had a big injury here for 2 months in a match against Brentford. Apart from that, not too worried about that overall. So he got 16 clean sheets first season, then he got 14, then got 16. Went to Barcelona with £66 million maximum. Minimum cost 51 million, and got 26 clean sheets, and then got 27. Obviously, bigger teams playing for Barcelona so far, so you'd naturally assume they're going to get more clean sheets than Valencia or Arsenal would do, because Barcelona are probably way ahead of everyone else in La Liga, other than maybe two Madrid clubs. So yeah, he's brilliant. I think he's fantastic. So what we're going to do, the keepers are a bit of a weird one. I don't know if it's worth going any further. We'll do one more jump for you guys. But keepers, let me know, guys, in the comment section about the first time I've done a keeper on this series. So let me know about if there's anything I've done wrong. Maybe do more jumps, but we'll do one more jump, like 35. So he's still at Barcelona, and you can see now there's still a drop off. Obviously, physically, he's going to drop off. He's 35 years old, but still good stats in the goalkeeping department. Not really dropped off massively overall. He's going to Marseille for how much? He's going to Marseille for 550k. I mean, I think the plus side of this keeper is he's young. He's got great potential. He's cheap early on. Obviously, as he gets more established, the fee goes up. He is great one-on-ones. He's good at kicking the ball out. Reflexes are fantastic. Throwing's good as well. Good aerial reach. Weak foot could be a problem. Handling could be an issue as well, potentially, with him. But again, I would, based on my early experience with him at Monaco, I have not noticed that being an issue. Then again, maybe because I'm a dominant team, I don't notice it as much, but definitely worth getting early on, guys. You can get him maybe in January, maybe £15 million, but I would say the longer you wait, the more expensive he will get. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you have enjoyed it, drop a like on the video down below. Subscribe if you are new. There's lots going on the channel right now. We've got Monaco, Last of Us Part 2. There's an off series or off kind of videos coming from the Monaco series, which is a new feature I'm going to trial and see if people can get involved in it and like it. There's a new thing in the series happening as well. FIFA's on the horizon as well. We're still planning to do a Let's Play on that with Man United, and hopefully we can do well with that. Also down below is my Twitch channel and Discord and my Man United podcast down below, but also on Facebook now as well with this channel. So I'll see you all over there. More ways to contact me, or feel free to get in touch, even if it's not directly video related. I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for the support on the channel, guys. It means so much to me. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.